It was St. Patrick's Day in 1981. A 38-year-old mother lived on Ponderosa Drive, just off Tollgate Road in Bel Air.
Marlene Hayes lived and worked in the Bel Air area. Her family owned a local business here. Her and her husband owned it jointly.
But on March 17th, she wasn't feeling well and left work early.
She came home, parked her car in the driveway, entered the house. When she entered the house, it appears from the crime scene that she was attacked almost as soon as she entered the house. She may have made it several feet into the house, but not far.
Someone struck Marlene, bound her, and ultimately stabbed her. Harford County Sheriff's deputies believed it was a burglary, either interrupted or planned.
In this case, she was found by one of her children. And obviously that is something that's going to stick with anybody. He was a juvenile at the time.
Her 16-year-old son. Around 3 in the afternoon, he got off the bus from Bel Air High School. He found his mother on the floor. Later that day, a few miles southeast at William S. James Elementary School, Hayes' stolen car was found. A witness saw someone.
That's most likely our suspect in this case. We don't have anything that no one saw anyone leaving the home.
Investigators can't say for sure the exact number of suspects, but 43 years later, there are no arrests in the murder of Marlene Hayes. Harford County Sheriff's deputies are working to change that. Captain Andrew Lane tells me they've spoken to people about the case within the last few months.
You know, some of these older cases, as we stretch back, 40 years, the abilities of law enforcement and forensic science were completely different. However, thankfully, in cases like this and other ones, the evidence that was recovered properly, it was stored properly, and it allows us years later to come back and apply modern science where they couldn't then.
Lane did not pinpoint exactly how close investigators are to knowing who killed Marlene Hayes, but he hopes to deliver closure to the surviving family and says he and his colleagues won't stop trying.
It's also, again, the brutality of what occurred, and whether it was, whether this occurred a month ago or 42 years ago, this isn't the kind of crime we're ever going to stop investigating because of the nature of what occurred.
Harford County Sheriff's deputies are still actively looking into this case. If you have any information that could help them, please call them at 410-838-6600. Thank you for watching this edition of Maryland Cold Cases. You can check out more cold cases by clicking on this box over here, and be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new videos when we upload them to YouTube.